Yo, 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 what it do? We back. Fresh episode, Talking Game. It's your host, Tony, LT, Yellow Tape King, Anthony, whatever you call me. Let me know what I was on when you was fucking with me. Cause we back. You back with the Braves for a sad
Yeah,
season,
it's a somber moment,
a
man.
somber moment. We got my other cousin. We got Marcus coming on in a second. He's a Braves fan. I definitely gotta get his initial reaction. Um,
Man,
It's tough. They lost. Dang, they lost their best two players before June.
yeah, Strider and
Right,
Acuna.
Acuna. That is fucking tough, man.
And what's crazy is, I just read somewhere that they got a better record now at this point in the season than when they won the World Series.
I can believe that. I can
Yeah,
because they kind of came on a little late. They
late,
actually
yeah,
got hot after Acuna got hurt that year.
yeah. Quiet as kept.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So
Ain't
damn,
nobody trying to say that, but yeah.
that's kind of tough, man. But
hmm
the Yankees won. No, the Yankees lost. They actually lost. We won our series, but could not get
Yeah. As
Clark.
soon as Clark came out,
Yeah, come on, boom. These pitchers deserve the right to get out of their own trouble.
yeah,
Like they earned that right, man. You know, they've been pitching well enough. Our bullpen has been throwing a lot of pitches. Like when
hmm
they put up our bullpen budget in the six, I was like, damn.
yeah,
Like we kind of needed some innings out of Smith today.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Saturday was fireworks.
hmm
Oh my God.
Yo, big three. We got
When
the first baseball big three.
come on, man. And the thing was, it was like Soto hit that bitch. All right, cool. Judge hit it. It's like the very next pitch, I feel like gone. It
Yeah, I think so. It might have been.
might have been
Might
like
have been an old
pitch
one.
in between. Yeah, it might have been
Yeah.
an one. Like, damn, Verdugo hit one pretty decent though. Like
Yeah.
he hit it off the wall.
Yeah.
It did.
He hit a shot, a moon shot.
He fucked around with Stanton. It looked like that year he was in the home run derby in San Diego.
Yeah. Yep.
Like just with live pitching, that shit is crazy, man. Like I say, I ain't never seen nobody hit a ball as hard as Stanton.
Yeah. Once
Even
he get a hold of that shit, it's
shit is crazy. Other than O'Neal Cruz, because he's starting to crush shit too. I don't know if you pay
yeah.
attention. My boy in Pittsburgh, he is definitely crushing shit.
hmm
But
I've been watching the picture too. Schemes.
Skiing's
He
nice.
all right. Yeah, he all right.
He pretty nice out of
Mm-hmm.
LSU, man. I fucks with him.
hmm
They got a bright future. It's just,
Yeah.
hey man, baseball. It's kind of like basketball. Like them young teams, you gotta take them lumps, boy.
Yeah.
Like that first year, go ahead and lose your 100 games.
yeah.
Like go ahead, get used to get ready for a long ass summer, bro. You know,
hmm
figure it out next year. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
we got cuz coming on when he put his camera. Yo,
Been here, man. Yeah.
What's good, man?
Man, I don't know, man. I had some guests at the house, partaking in a couple of adult beverages, man. So
Oh yeah.
hate to be late, but man, I got this 3-man power trip. I couldn't miss this, man. I definitely
yeah.
couldn't miss it. So I'm here, man. I'm here with the Braves on. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
I had to rep it, man, because I don't know if you heard about Acuna yet.
I did, man. I just got that, man. That's why I'm out here partaking in these adult beverages, man. I had to
it's about to be a
had to
long
drink my
summer, man.
sorrows away, man.
It, it's a long summer in baseball when two of your best players out.
Yeah, it definitely sucks, but I mean, I trust AA, man. He gonna make the right move get the right players in there to hopefully make a run, man. Last time he tore his ACL, we won that thing, man. So we'll see what happens with this, man. But these injuries are starting to pile up. I'm really getting worried, for real, for real.
Hey, that's what we
Yeah.
said before you got on. I was like, and he said it quiet as it's kept. Y'all got hot once Acuna got hurt last, 2021.
For sure,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, man. So we're just hoping and prayer, man. That's all I can do at this point.
Yeah.
It's all
It
good.
didn't look good when he went down. I was like, that's a non-contact. He trying to go back to second base.
Yeah, when I got the
I was,
alert and said non-contact, I knew. Like, you see
mm-hmm.
non-contact, you kind of already know it's about to be some fuck shit.
Well, see,
Yeah.
I never even seen it. It came to my phone that he had to have an MRI, so I'm thinking, all right, well, something must have happened. And then just not too long ago, the news broke to my phone, and I was like, oh wow, damn. So to hear you guys say that it was non-contact, I mean, y'all already know the vibes with that non-contact.
Mm-hmm.
It's over with. It's over with.
The bad thing, the worst part about, well, I don't know if this makes it worse because I mean it's still a knee, but it's the other knee. So now he's gonna have two surgically repaired knees, and that's hard to think about coming back from. At least with the speed, that was he's in his own club for steals and home runs. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
2025,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
see him around Mother's Day.
Damn.
Typically, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, cuz, I always got applications. There's always a seat on the Yankees bus. Um, you probably gonna have to get in the back. You know what I'm saying? You get on.
Hey man, I ain't with y'all, man. Like I I still look, man. Look, Jay. I told Cuz, man. I used to be the biggest Yankee hater, man. But I finally overcame it. But I
Yeah.
just can't. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man. Y'all boys, Godspeed for y'all because look, man. This nigga be crying all the time about the Yankees, man. So y'all go ahead and come through, man.
We got
I'm gonna just
too long.
watch baseball as a fan.
It's been too long, man. It's been 15 years.
Yeah. That's too long, man.
It's way too long. Not even the World Series, man. Not even the World Series.
Not
Uh,
even an appearance.
yeah, right. And that's some shit.
My
But
goodness.
That is a fact.
but
Mm-hmm.
we are doing, this is the 3-man weave, what I've always wanted to do with the show, have this happen, as much as possible, and it's pretty cool. What we're gonna be doing, we've all talked about it, well, individually. I'm gonna have to get y'all on a group chat. Y'all gonna be my first group chat, y'all. Cause I swear I literally be texting y'all individually, like sports stuff, like during the game and stuff. Nah, we finna
Yeah.
get all this together.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Just lock it in.
but
Yeah.
we're
For
going to
sure.
go through all the NBA franchises and decide. We all have our own opinions. None of us looked at each other's list.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the best from each franchise? All right. So I decided to start with the Knicks. Literally, I just the top of my list. Like I think I text you last, and I was like, well, I guess I'll start with the Knicks. And I'll go first. I got Clyde.
Okay.
I got Clyde. Who you got? Jay.
Me?
Yeah. It's funny. I'm
I
pointing.
got to.
You can see.
Oh, okay. So just for argument's sake,
No, who you got?
um, I got Clyde.
Okay.
I got
Okay. Okay.
Clyde.
We don't gotta argue. This ain't first take.
Yeah.
Uh,
But for
look, man.
argument's sake, though. Oh, no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna go ahead and finish this out, man. I got Clyde as well.
Yeah.
I know where you going. For argument's sake, it's supposed to be Pat, but
Mm-hmm.
the question that I always ask, cuz man, what did that nigga do?
Yeah.
He ain't do nothing, man. So
Yeah.
I'm Clyde as well.
I'm gonna
He
say this.
missed that damn finger roll. I
Yeah,
know that.
Oh my God.
that's his most memorable play as a Nick. That and the putback in game 7 against the Pacers. That's probably
Yeah.
it. Like those are the two
Mhm.
plays. If one of your two most famous players are terrible, you're not batting too good, bro. You
Well,
know?
Yeah.
well, look, a lot of his playoff memories getting dunked on by Michael and Scotty.
Scotty,
Yeah.
With Scotty telling Spike to sit your ass down.
your ass
Yeah.
down.
Like, yeah,
Sit
my
your
Mhm.
bad,
ass
man.
down. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know, and I'm gonna let the viewers know, and y'all probably feel the same way about me. Like going forward with these teams, it's championship is probably the first credential. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Like no
Absolutely.
matter how good you are as a player, you gotta have gotten a chip. You gotta have
Yeah.
complete mission. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with a difficult one. I'm gonna keep it in the I'll probably go by conference and go just down the line. So I'll go Boston. Marcus, who you
Mm.
got? Who the greatest Celtic?
Uh, Greatest Celtic of all time, man. Listen, man. You already know how I feel about them 11 titles. Was it none of this? Wasn't a lot. Wasn't a lot of melanin going on then, man. So I got to go with Larry Legend, man. He's probably
Mm.
the greatest Celtic of all time, in my opinion.
For sure. Who you got, cuz?
Damn, I want to argue. I don't want to agree with y'all, but yeah, I gotta go with the Larry Bird, man.
Yeah, this is crazy because I definitely want to have more debate and rhetoric,
Yeah.
or Ritter, as my boy KG would say. But I got Larry
Mhm.
Bird for the same reasons. I mean, he goes 3 straight MVPs in the league with
Mhm.
Isaiah Thomas, Magic Johnson, Bernard King was getting buckets at the time. You had young Michael Jordan. Um, come on, man.
Kareem was still getting it.
Kareem was still getting buckets. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Neek was out here. So like the, he balled against great competition, and it was great competition at the wing position. And he was like, and he was a classic trash talker from all the stories. Like
Yeah.
you love that. Like hey, him telling I forgot who he told, hey, you are gonna guard me with a white boy? That's disrespect. Hey,
Absolutely.
shout out to Larry Bird, man. Shout out to
Yeah,
Larry.
for
Dang.
sure.
I didn't think we was all gonna say Larry. I thought one of y'all niggas was gonna go with Bill Russell.
Oh no,
I,
no,
I
no.
can't, man. I can't do Bill, man.
I like how it's definitive. Hell nah, can't go with Bill.
Yeah, Bill was getting 50 dropped on. When Bill played against a nigga, he was getting 50 dropped on his head.
Yeah.
So, so
Will,
come on, Bill, man.
Will was
I think
giving
we be neglecting that fact, man.
Will was giving him the business. True. All right, we'll keep it in the East, and we will go Sixers. Jay, who you
Mm.
is the greatest Sixer all time?
I'm not saying Moses. Uh, I'm gonna go with Dr. J. I'm going Dr. J.
Gotta go Doc. Uh,
Hmm.
he did complete the mission.
Yeah.
But Jay did need Moses to come on over there because he was kind of old by the time he got to the Sixers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I do got to go with Dr. J. I mean, he just, when you think Sixers, you think, at least for me, is Dr. J and Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Oh,
guys, this is
Oh
where we're
yeah.
gonna have our first.
Yes.
yes. I'm
Yeah,
actually
because
happy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I definitely I got to go AI.
Hmm.
Uh, I know we said championships was, a big part of the criteria, but um, like you said, Doc needed Moses
He did.
to kind of get over the hump, and he only got one. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I think a lot of the stuff with Dr. J, I think we neglect the fact that a lot of his big time accolades came in the ABA.
Yeah,
Not
they
to say that he didn't hoop whenever he got to the NBA, but
he was
I
older.
mean, just he was older, and so Philadelphia, man. When I think Philadelphia, the first thing I think is Allen Iverson, man. That's the greatest Sixer of all time for me. And let's correct the fact they did not give my boy a statue. They gave my boy a sculpture. It is two different. It is two different things. They gave my boy a sculpture, not a statue. Let's go ahead and clear that up,
That
man.
shit looking
But
like a
yeah,
toy
definitely
soldier.
AI for me.
Hey man,
It
look.
did, man, but it's a sculpture. It definitely looked like a toy soldier, but yeah, AI for me, man, for sure, man. The scoring titles. You look at the team he led to the finals with. Me and Cuz had a conversation about this. Like that finals team wasn't as trash as everybody made it out to be. Wasn't one of the stronger teams that made it to the finals, but I don't think it was just super trash. And just the cultural impact. I mean, AI for sure for me.
Now, if once you put the cultural impact in, it's not even close.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
But
For sure.
but and it's crazy. That's also generational because it's young kids who would say, I mean, it's older people like older than us that would say when they was a kid, Dr. J was that. The big
Right. Right.
$16 contract being like the super cool guy. You know what I'm saying?
For
So,
sure.
but we ain't the old people.
Right. Right.
We
Yeah.
got
Right.
the
So
braids, the tattoos, the 3X jerseys, the 4X sweats. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm. The
so
braids.
the braids, yeah. So we got Dr. J and you got Allen Iverson. The first disagreement on this.
yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Mhm.
this is another one that was tricky for me. And you might actually have Dr. J for this. And it's the Nets.
Oh.
I went
Oh
Brook
man.
Lopez.
Wow.
I did. I
Mm.
went Brook Lopez as the greatest net.
Mm.
I wanted to go Jason Kidd, but Jason Kidd only played like 5 years there. And I
He
just
still took him to the finals though.
he did
Absolutely.
he did back to
Twice.
um
Hmm.
but I think that's another part of like a criteria for me is like the longevity aspect because
Mm.
um I didn't want to put LeBron in like more than one place. But yeah, like Brook Lopez, he's first in points, he's first in blocks. I think he's second in rebounds. The Nets was tough though, because you got Vince, obviously
Mhm.
getting his jersey retired. Like I said, you had Jason Kidd. If you go just player, I mean, they did have KD. You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
Kyrie.
and they had Kyrie
Mhm.
part-time. But I go Brook Lopez. Who you got, Marcus?
Man, I'm going with Jason Kidd, man.
Oh,
Uh
that's your guy.
that's also, yeah, a little biased. Favorite point guard of all time. So definitely a little biased, man. But um he took the Nets to back to back finals and the Nets haven't been there since. Um
Mhm.
haven't probably even been to an Eastern Conference Finals since. They kind of been
No.
treading along, trying to find their way. And Jason Kidd just single handedly turned New Jersey into exciting basketball, from what I remember. So I can't I can't quite commit to Brook Lopez. I mean, yeah, he probably is the all time lead scorer, but uh, that plays into longevity. Like I think if Kidd would have played 3 or 4 more seasons there, his ass probably would have been
Oh yeah,
the
for sure.
all time leading scorer. Like that, the record was like 8,000. So you know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
so
Hey,
I gotta go with Kidd
but we always say some teams don't have the pedigree of others,
for sure,
the
for
legacy of.
sure.
Who you got, cuz?
I got Jason Kidd for the same reason Marcus said. He got him to the finals, man. He had them boys relevant, man.
He did. He
He
did.
had them relevant, yo.
I didn't know until I was looking up for this. And damn, y'all finna change my mind. But I think in '02 he finished second in MVP.
Second,
Damn.
That ain't nothing to sneeze at. And what who
Hmm.
was '02? Tim Duncan?
probably so. That sound about like a
Yeah.
Duncan
Around
year.
Yes,
that
I mean,
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
Hmm.
it's crazy. You think about like how the NBA works now opposed to back then. I remember watching the '02 All-Star game, and they was wondering if Jason Kidd would have went to the Spurs. on
And
like
it was heavily talked about there.
yeah, and I'm like, what? Man, imagine if Jason Kidd they would have traded Tony Parker. They would have did a sign and trade Tony Parker to the Nets.
Man,
A crazy NBA what if. But
yeah.
we're gonna continue down the Eastern Conference and let's go Washington Wizards.
Oh, you skipped the Raptors. I thought you was
Oh,
going to
matter of fact, yeah, let's stay Northeast. Let's go Raptors. Jay, who you got?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's a very tough.
Because I want to say Vince Carter, but then I want to say Kawhi Leonard. But Kawhi was only
Oh,
there. Yeah.
the
Hey,
hot
man, come
tub?
on. Come on. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying? He
damn.
got him that. He got him that. He got him that joint. He got him
And
that hardware.
I'm a Kawhi guy, man. So who you got?
Yeah.
Who you got? You got to pick somebody, man.
I'm gonna go Kawhi. Yeah.
Kawhi.
I'm gonna stand on it. I'm gonna go Kawhi.
I'm not mad at that.
Stand on business. I ain't mad at it either. I ain't mad at it either.
Who you got, Marcus?
Um, I want to roll with Kawhi too. I really do. but feel like the the Raptors was already right there. You know what I'm saying? They just couldn't beat LeBron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So part of me kind of feels like if they would have stood pat and not made that trade and LeBron goes to the Lakers, I feel like they would have broke through anyways because that was the only team they couldn't get past. So I'm gonna go. Look, man, I might get crucified for this, but
Not DeMar.
you know it. Nah, it's not gonna be DeMar. I'm actually
Okay.
going
Okay.
Kyle Lowry.
Oh.
I'm
That's who I
going
got too.
Kyle
All right.
Lowry as the greatest Raptor of all time. Longevity. He might be the Raptors' all-time lead scorer. Don't hold me to that. I
Hold on,
don't
wait.
know,
I got
but
no.
if he's not, is he?
Hold on.
He's got to be in the top three at
He's
least.
second in
Yeah.
points. He's first in 3-pointers, assists, and steals.
Who's first, DeMar?
DeMar's
Yeah,
first in
man.
points.
Okay.
DeMar's first, but they had to get rid of you to get where they want to go. So that kind of disqualifies
It
that
does
kind of
disqualify
disqualifies DeMar.
DeMar.
So
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, give me Kyle Lowry, man. Shocker, but give me Kyle.
Not a shocker. I also have Kyle Lowry. For the reasons I listed. First in points, steals, assists, second in second in points, first in 3-pointers. I think he's top 5 in minutes, like number 3 in games. Like, and he got the chip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got the chip.
He got the chip. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't
And
even
another thing is, they saying he's gonna be the one to get the statue. He's gonna be the one.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
definitely see that because he fit all the criteria. Like Kawhi, you was a higher gun. Like you said,
Mhm.
we had to get you out of here to win. Vince, maybe. But it seemed like Vince and management clearly got some kind of issue, man. But yeah, I got Kyle Lowry, man. Shout out
And, man, I was just getting ready to say, man, like this is no slight to Vince at all. Because I feel like whatever Vince and management got going on, like regardless if I think that Kyle Lowry is the greatest Raptor of all time, Vince should definitely have his 15 going to Raptors before anything else.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, he made people say he made basketball relevant in the country of Canada. The country.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that can't be understated. These players in the NBA play for cities, maybe a state.
Mhm.
That's the country. You know what I'm saying? What nobody care they ain't care about Vancouver. Sorry, Mike Bibby. Fuck about
Them
you.
jerseys
Yeah.
fire though.
Oh,
Them
No,
jerseys
super
fire.
fire.
hey,
Super fire.
I seen a picture of they had the Vancouver and they had the white throwback Raptors jerseys in 2021. They played a game against each
Yeah.
other. It was like this is the most fire throwback game ever, and it was.
Yeah.
It
It
was
was on Ja with the little baby dreads, right?
it was amazing.
Yeah, I seen that.
It
Yeah, I
was
saw that.
amazing. Yeah, man. So think we're done in the Northeast, so we can go to the Wizards, a team that
Mm.
was hard as hell. Because
Mm.
I went West Unseld, but that's just because who the fuck else? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm bit like the only people I can really go off of for me watching is honestly the best player I've watched might be Gilbert Arenas. You know what I'm saying? John Wall. You know,
Hmm.
if you go off just historically, it would be like Wes Unseld. But you know what? I had Wes Unseld down, but fuck that. I didn't watch him. Give me Agent Zero. Got Gilbert Arenas, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Marcus. Who you
Uh, yeah, man. Like, I mean, who plays for the Wizards long? Like,
got?
that seems like
Hold on one
that's
second.
where niggas go to get their stats up to get bread.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold on one second, because
You know?
I can give you some. This was a tough thing to do. I was looking at top like leaders. Westbrook is
Yeah.
are they triple double leader, which he
Wow.
got 3 teams
That's
triple.
crazy.
You see?
That's crazy.
You got
Look,
Elvin
man.
Hayes, Wes Unseld, John Wall, the assist leader, Bradley Beal, the 3-point field goal leader.
Damn.
Um, Walt Bellamy, I don't know who that is. It's basically when it comes to their top stuff is Wes Unseld or Elvin Hayes.
So, bro, give me West Unseld, man, because rookie of the year MVP in 1 year
Mm.
is that's very impressive. Like you kind of started this barbecue shit, so
Yeah, that's crazy.
you know what I'm saying. I'm a roll with West, man. I fuck with Agent Zero definitely. He's in probably in the top 2 or 3 in Wizards history, but just give me West, man, because I mean the Wizards been boo boo since the fucking '80s. So
And he
I
got the
mean,
chip.
let's just roll. Yeah, let's just roll with West. I'm rolling with West.
All right, Jay, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Gil. I'm gonna go with Gilbert Arenas only because I seen him put 60 on Kobe. That's the only. And I love Kobe,
Facts,
but
facts,
he put
facts,
60 on.
big facts,
Hibachi.
facts.
Yeah.
He, he did that. That alone should put you in the annals of greatness. You're right. You're right. But
At Staples too. At Staples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Child to eight
Mhm.
year old man. But all right, so we'll just keep traveling down 95 and we will go Hornets.
Phew.
We'll
Mm.
kick it off. Who you got, Jay? Who's your Hornets all time?
Ugh. They got a little bit of history, a little bit there. But I want to go with Kemba.
Yeah, I
I
can
want to
see
go with Kemba.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Marcus, who you got?
I just want to, this one, it's at the crib, man. Like I can jump in the whip and drive 20 minutes up the road to the Coliseum. So just give me a moment here, fellas. So if you look at the talent that's came through Charlotte, I mean, we talking Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning,
Hmm.
uh,
Leroy.
Brad Miller, Ricky Davis, uh,
Baron Davis.
just Baron Davis, Eddie Jones, Glenn Rice. Uh, my God, I could go on and on, man. Just so much talent that we had here, and
L. Curry,
unfortunately, we
baby.
wasn't able to keep it. But thank you for giving us Stephen. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like just so much uh talent that we've let go, but I'm a roll with Jay. Like it's got to be Kimba. It sucks that we wasted all his prime years with mediocre to trash teams. So by the time he got an opportunity to go somewhere, he really didn't have too much left in the tank. But uh,
Mhm.
definitely got to go with Jay on this one. I'm definitely Kemba Walker for sure.
Well, call that a three-peat. I got Kimba. Um, also, leader in damn near everything. Um,
Yeah.
looking real quick. He's first in minutes, third in games, first in field goals. But sneaky good history though for the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
think like they blocks leader being
Yeah.
Alonzo Mourning. Didn't I think Kimba had assists. That's Muggsy Bogues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Assists and steals. But like you say, y'all had so many people. It just people didn't stay long enough to be
They don't stay long.
the greatest,
Mm-hmm.
ever the franchise. You think about the Glenn Rice run, that was pretty damn good.
It was good,
Mm-hmm.
and Charlotte's a place where you have to draft right, and we tend to get it wrong all the time. And like I said, that's another rant for another pod for another day. You know what I'm saying? So we can just go ahead and move along.
All right, we'll just keep on traveling on down south, and we go Atlanta Hawks. Marcus, I'll let you kick
Mm.
it off. Who you got as the greatest Hawks player?
Hawks is another one of them tricky franchises, man. Like you don't really have anybody that's kind of like synonymous with the Hawks. If you want to go with the title, I mean, I guess you could go Bob Pettit, but he probably ain't like black people, and I ain't fucking with him. So, so I mean, I gotta go. I gotta go with the I got. I gotta go with the human highlight film, man. I'm Dominique Wilkins, man. He got a statue. He's got a whole street named after him down there, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
definitely, for sure, human highlight film for me.
Well, Jay, this it's home for you now. This is the career for you now. Who you got? Who's the greatest Hawk?
It gotta be neat, man. He went toe to toe with Jordan in the dunk contest,
Hey,
won the joint.
tell him.
So
Tell him.
come on. Yeah.
Tell him about it. I got Dominique as well.
Mm-hmm.
Another person, first in games played, first in minutes, first in field goals. Like you say, toe to toe with Jordan. Also went toe to toe with them on the court and during games. You know what I'm saying? Like it was.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at any of the old games, you look at the highlights, the stats. It was never a game where you was like, damn, they they went off on Dominique and he didn't get back at him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It
Neek,
just felt,
Neek, Neek is probably the Tracy McGrady of his era.
I can see that.
If
I
you
can see that.
if you you know, and where would we talk about Neek as far as all time greats if he was able to win the title? Because that means he would have had to go through like the Pistons, the Celtics.
And the boy.
Probably would have had to beat the Lakers, the Bulls. So we probably would be talking about him differently had
Yeah,
he
he would have
got
had to
through and
he would
at
have had to
least
go on
one
like he would have had to go on like a Dirk run in 2011.
for
Mm-hmm.
sure,
He
for
would have had to go
sure,
on one of them
for
runs.
sure.
But yeah, we all got Neek. I mean, it's kind of no brainer. I'll ask that later. But going down a little further south to the Magic.
Yeah,
Um,
Yo, boys.
to the Magic. Great history with the Magic. Another team, sneaky tough. When you think about
Mm-hmm.
Shaq, you think about Penny for the moments that we had him healthy. We even had All-Star Grant Hill years, but it's Dwight.
I'm glad you said that.
3-time Defensive Player of the Year,
Mm-hmm.
took us to the finals. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
was a top 5 player while he was here. Just was a little goofy, man. But outside of
Yeah.
that, the nigga could ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even when he quote unquote fell off, I remember talking to you, Marcus. Even when he fell off, he was still 14 and 12.
for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
And
Yeah,
I'll take that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I got the Magic. Jay, who you got? I mean, I got Dwight. Who you got, Jay?
I got Dwight, man. And I feel like those Magic teams was one of the first like spread
Five out.
offenses, like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like when you got like four guys outside the line and you just got a big man down there.
yeah.
Like driving
Yeah,
kick type joint.
It definitely
yeah.
was.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely was. You put Rashad out there in the
Mm-hmm.
corner. You got
Keto.
You got Hito, Air
Got
France in another corner.
JJ Redick.
Goddamn JJ. All right,
Matt
Marcus.
Barnes.
Matt Barnes, yeah.
Oh
Out here
yeah,
on the punk Kobe.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is another one we gonna come by y'all on. Gonna be on Dwight. It's Dwight for me as well. I don't care what that man do off the court. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you show up to this arena, that man did his job every single time. Um, Jay, I don't know if you know, when I talk to Cuz, I tell him I'm a huge watcher of Gil's arena, and Gil just raves about how defense was so easy. How Dwight would just be like, just send them to me, and Quick
Mm.
Richardson talked about just sending them to me. Like every Magic player interview, they just rave about how great Dwight was defensively, and definitely a travesty that he's not top 75 of all time. Well, again, that's another conversation for another pod, but
Yeah.
uh, definitely Dwight for me, man. Definitely, no question. Like it wasn't even a thought whenever it came to
Mm-hmm.
the Magic.
Well, I say this all
Yeah.
the time. Down here in Orlando, there's great debate about who is the greatest Magic player of all time.
Who's number two that they saying?
You can't tell these people that ain't Tracy McGrady.
Oh, okay.
They don't even consider Shaq, and Shaq took you to the finals.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like you don't even think
These the same people who ran Shaq out of town, though.
this is true.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
This is true. Sorry, Orlando. All right, I'm gonna keep going before I get ran out of town, and we're gonna go on
Oh,
to.
one more thing. Wait, one
Oh,
more
what's up?
thing
What's
about
up?
that. I don't know why Rudy don't tell his teammates to send them to him in the paint. Send them down there, because you ain't doing nothing on the perimeter. You ain't doing nothing out there, but getting cooked.
I picked the Timberwolves in 7, so I'm gonna shut up now.
Woo.
yeah, cause you need a miracle. You need a miracle. I told you it was gonna be them Mavs.
That's I picked any. Damn, Rudy.
Yeah.
Like every time, and see now you look real quick though, and
My bad. My bad.
every time something happened with Rudy, I just yell at the TV, "Fucking defensive player of the year!"
Mm-mm-mm.
Like when
How
Daniel,
is he
Should have been winning,
unplayable?
man.
How is he like the first defensive player of the year that's been unplayable in certain situations in the game? Because it's
I would
ridiculous.
have to
Like,
say, I would have to say, yeah, man. Like,
I can't think of nobody else.
yeah, how can your defensive player of the year not be on the floor?
Yeah,
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 I
that's great.
mean, he got defensive player of the year for being the damn anchor of the defense.
yeah,
Yeah, well,
You
and
know,
like I say, they had put the stat up. I don't know if they they just put it up because it was a stat and it was facts, but it kind of hurt Rudy. The best defense in the league was the Timberwolves with Rudy. The second best defense in the league was the Timberwolves without Rudy. So they still would have been
that's
the
crazy.
best defense in the league without him. You know,
Yeah,
like, and they only gave up one more point without Rudy Gobert. So it's like, well, shit,
right?
how good were you? Especially when you see Nikhil Alexander, you see McDaniels, and you see Anthony Edwards on the perimeter. You probably
hmm
look real good. But we'll move forward. And let's talk Heat. Greatest Heat player of all time. Uh Jay, go ahead. Who you got?
D
Mm.
Wade, my guy D Wade, yo, 40 in the finals. Come on, son.
This is true. This is true. He definitely can't. Hey, 2006.
Yeah,
I think '06 made him the greatest Heat player all time, no matter what.
hmm
Like he
yeah.
was kind of a made man. But
Yo, that shit was amazing, bro. I was like probably like 15 when he did that shit.
yeah,
Going to school, he's going to high school, just talking about how yo they down 0-2, they not coming back.
man,
Uh,
kids these days don't even watch the game, and it's crazy because I always tell them or anything on TV, I'm like, y'all don't know the feeling of going to school next day talking about, did you watch this?
yeah,
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they don't. They just be watching the highlights and shit, and they talk about it. But no, like it's a different excitement of boy tomorrow
yeah.
we gonna chop it up about this shit.
hmm Don't
Uh,
let you have a jersey. Don't let somebody have a jersey. You wearing there doing all proud.
yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Yeah, you got the 40-piece. You coming in the black Heat jersey.
Yeah.
Real though. Marcus, who you got the greatest Heat player all time?
Man, welcome to Wade County.
Yeah.
Wade County, man. Like Dwayne Wade is one of the players that I modeled my game after. Of like, I always felt like I passed like Jason Kidd, but like when it comes to getting to that rim, man, I was D Wade. That was my guy, man. So for sure, man, D Wade, easy.
Um, it's Dwayne Wade. I think the greatest player of all time would be LeBron. You know, you talk about that Miami LeBron.
Ah, this nigga, man. Go ahead, go
What?
ahead, bro.
What?
This nigga, man. This nigga, this colored, man. Good, great. Go ahead, cuz. Go ahead, man.
Hey man, you was not fuck, and you even said it the other day we were talking. You was
Yeah.
not fucking with Miami LeBron.
No, you was not. You
You
was not.
not fucking with Miami LeBron. But I gotta go Dwayne Wade. I mean,
Okay.
he has the three with the Heat. No, LeBron only has two. Um, points. Let me see. I had notes. I thought I put no brainer because I mean it really is. As much as I want to be an asshole, but I look at he got games, points, assists, steals, minutes. He's second in blocks. Fucking blocks. Come on, man. I mean,
Right.
when Miami
Man,
changed,
don't let me hit the game winner, bro. Like, don't let me hit the game winner and there's some bleachers because I'm jumping on it and I'm talking about this is my house. This is my house.
yeah, even this last year when he stepped on it instead of
Yeah, he
jump,
fell.
he definitely made it a big step up, but he got up there. And it is his house,
Mhm.
man. That what is it? Keith Casillas Center. I don't know. They changed the name of
Yeah,
that.
the Casilla
American
joint.
American
Yeah.
Airlines is what I remember, and that's the
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna roll with. That's what we're gonna roll with.
and that's the house that
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade built. Um,
Mhm.
all right, so we'll shift over a little bit and we'll zigzag up. This is a team I forgot about because I was like, how did I end up with 29 teams? And we'll go Pelicans. Fairly
Ooh.
new. They have their own history. They don't have the Hornets history.
Mm.
Um, who is the greatest Pelican of all time?
Mm.
Um, I gotta go CP3. Um, I'd probably go CP3 as the greatest Pelican. Um, he was kind of the one that bridged that kind of made the city kind of accepting the Pelicans or slash Hornets because that's what they were at the time. Let's not forget about one of the more underrated teams with him, David West, Tyson Chandler,
And Peja,
Mhm.
Peja Stojakovic. That team, um,
they won a
they
lot.
might have been first or second in the West. One of those years.
Yeah, I think
No, they
so.
won like 56
Mm.
games.
Definitely top two.
Just couldn't beat the Spurs. Felt like
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like if they would have got past the Spurs that year, they probably would have won it because that was the year that the Spurs swept LeBron. So um,
Mhm.
definitely got to go for sure. CP3 for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. CP3. I bet I'm pretty sure he probably leads the franchise in assists, maybe even points.
Uh,
Um,
let me do it
you
quick
don't?
because
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not gonna lie to you. I literally forgot about him and I was looked and I was like, why do I have 29 damn teams? Hold on, New Orleans Pelicans. Damn, only 10 years. Because
Really?
Mm. Wow.
yeah, they count. I guess they count.
So they
No,
only count when the name changed.
well, no, they got it.
Can't
No, they got it.
be
Once I actually click on it, they have it all the way back down to like '02. So the games
Okay.
leader is David West minutes, David West
Mm.
field goals, Anthony Davis,
Mm.
um, free throws
He
and
would have been a close second for me.
for sure. Me
touchdowns,
too.
Anthony
Mhm.
Me too.
Davis. I'm not gonna lie, I got Anthony. I had Anthony Davis before I looked at these stats, and I'm still going Anthony Davis. AD came in and I don't know though. See, now I'm thinking, I don't know, because CP
Yeah,
didn't
what
play
now?
a lot of games.
What did he do? What did he do?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
He didn't do shit.
he did as much as Chris Paul. What
Yeah,
I mean,
I
what Chris
guess.
I
Paul do?
guess.
I mean, but like when Chris Paul got out of the first round with that team he had, it was like, okay, the Pelicans or Hornets or whatever they were at the time, it's kind
Mm-hmm.
of like, all right, well, these boys might can make a run. When Anthony Davis got the Pelicans out that bitch, it was kind of like, all right, well, y'all got out the first round. These niggas ain't getting ready.
Yeah, Warriors and
Yeah,
five.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
yeah. So
I
that's
mean,
And another thing they did was when Hurricane Katrina came through, that was the squad that lifted the city up out the ashes, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Along with the Saints, of course.
yeah.
But
I gotta get that.
definitely
I gotta get that red Oklahoma City Hornets jersey though.
good luck because that is a rarity.
I
yeah.
gotta get that.
It is a
But,
rarity.
all right, I'm still going with AD. Y'all niggas can't change my mind. I don't care about this shit. All right, so this is another franchise that's fun. At least I thought so when I looked into it. I'm gonna go Memphis. Who is the greatest Grizzly of all time? Marcus, who you got?
We talked about this the other day, man. A lot of sneaky good candidates. It was tough for me when you said this was what the pod was gonna center around. When I got to Memphis, it was tough between Zebo and Mark Gasol, but the defensive player of the year slightly puts Mark Gasol over Zebo for me. So probably gonna go Mark Gasol, even though I feel like Powell kind of got the ball rolling for them. But just those grit and grind days of the Memphis Grizzlies,
Mm-hmm.
Mark for me, definitely Mark Gasol.
All right. Jay, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Zach Randolph. I just feel like he was the heart and soul of the Grindhouse squad with Tony Allen and them boys, Rudy Gay. Um, Marc Gasol was the anchor though. He was that guy for them on defense. So I can't be mad at you for saying Mark. Um, but then also Powell too, man. Like you can't forget about Powell before he went to the Lakers.
Yeah,
That 16 jersey, I had that joint.
you did.
Yeah.
Nice, I
Now,
like it.
rookie of the
hmm
year. Shout out to Jerry West for being in the Memphis front office and gifting us Pau Gasol. People don't think
Yeah.
about that tidbit. But wow, this time is three different answers.
Mm.
I got Mike Conley.
Mm.
Wow,
I have
that's a shocker right there. Nice,
Yeah, it
but
is.
it's a shocker.
I have Mike Conley. Um I leaned on longevity. Like when stuff was close, I definitely leaned on longevity. And Mike Conley is first in games, points, assists, and steals. He's second in minutes. Um,
Mm.
and he just was that staple. Like when Zach Randolph got older, or when Mark got traded off to Toronto, he was still there holding it down for a little bit. Like he was there until they went to a whole new regime into what they are now. And he was just that consistent guy. Even what you see now with the Timberwolves, he's just the consistency. I think the thing that makes it tough, like that gives you doubts or you can put other people in his place, is like he was never the guy. You know what I'm
Right,
Mm.
saying? Like you say, Mark
and was
got
never an all-star.
never all-star.
Mm.
Mark got a defensive player of the year. Powell got a rookie of the year. You know what I'm saying? I think Zebo might have got an all-star game in Memphis. Um,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
but even if he didn't, he was the vocal point of the team. But it's just the longevity and the consistency of Mike Conley. That's why I had to roll with that.
Mm.
Yeah, man, I got Mike Conley.
Yeah.
We can
I've been a Zebo fan though. Like even when he was on the Knicks, like I was
Nick
pissed
Tate.
that we got rid of him, man. I was tight.
Y'all was
I
big.
was,
Y'all was playing big as hell with Zebo though.
yeah. I mean,
That's what the
shit. I would
league
have
was
rather him than
then, though.
Curry.
Yeah. Cause what it was Zebo and Eddie Curry?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'd rather
Yeah,
him than Eddie Curry.
but that's what the league was at that point in time. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You had your big guy in the middle, and then your bruiser before they start stretching it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
the Knicks at that time was probably like one of the last ones to kind of, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, Isaiah
convert. Because
Thomas.
wasn't Isaiah? Yeah, Isaiah was still a coach
Mm-hmm.
then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isaiah set the Knicks back like 20 years though with that bullshit.
Hey,
Yeah.
but
Disregard.
it was exciting when we had Steph and Jamal Crawford. That was some of my favorite squads. Like just growing
Yeah,
up with them guys, just watching them play and shit. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
But
Damn. It's
back
crazy.
when you know that shit didn't fit, you
Yeah.
was just watching the game.
Yeah.
Facts. But
Yeah.
all right, we'll keep on moving up and we will go Pacers. Who you guys got as the greatest Pacer? I got it. It's pretty easy, right? I got Reggie Miller.
Yeah, Reggie,
Mm-hmm.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. This was
And I
I
was about to
literally
say,
have
ain't
no
no need to
notes
dive
next to
into
his
that.
name. Like
Yeah.
like some people, it's a couple teams. I don't have no. Well, it's a couple people in the Pacers. Reggie Miller is nothing next to it. Like, come on, guys. What the fuck we
Yeah,
gonna do?
for sure. Yeah.
Jermaine O'Neal, maybe honorable mention.
I wouldn't even
Okay.
go
Yeah.
him. I wouldn't.
Mm.
I thought Jermaine was solid, but I mean, how many All-Star games Jermaine got? Like 2, 3?
I
It was
have
like
no clue.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, like it just. I don't want to go as far as to say Jermaine O'Neal was overrated, but honestly, I'd probably put Rick Smith before him.
Whoa.
Personally, though. Yeah, I would. I would.
I'm not
Yeah.
putting a European above Jermaine O'Neal, man. You tripping.
Hey, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with it, man.
You tripping, man. But all right, well, let's do another easy team. The
Well,
Bulls.
wait. While we still on the Pacers,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
want to be petty real quick.
Oh shit. Okay, what's up?
Um, so I'm gonna give respect to Reggie for the 8 points in 9 seconds.
Oh
You know,
yeah. Yeah.
I gotta give him respect. But shout out to the Pacers right now for going 0-3 since Tyrese wore that Reggie Miller choke hoodie to the press conference after Game 7. Shout out to them.
Hey,
Damn.
hey,
I had to be petty, man. I had to do
I'm not mad at that.
hey. Listen, Tyrese, bitch, sit down, be humble.
Yeah,
You ain't learned nothing else, bitch. Sit down, be
yeah.
humble.
That's
it.
tough, man.
Yeah.
Alabama probably not even gonna play throughout the sweep. He over there fresh as hell. Hey, Tyrese done made all NBA. That nigga done got that extra 40 mil. He don't give a fuck.
Hey,
I
I wanted to
Nick
talk
was
about
definitely
that too.
say that again.
Nick.
No,
I
I
said
was
Nick
saying
was
I wanted to talk
definitely
about
good.
that.
Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just saying I wanted to talk about that because I didn't feel like he deserved to be on All NBA, but that might be a hot take. That might be we could touch that after we finish the players.
What guard you swapping them out for though?
But it's positionless, so I would have swapped him with Jalen Brown.
I can't argue that.
I can't argue. I ain't mad, but like King Martin said on Gibbs Arena, I think if you look at that third team, like Sabonis, Halliburton, Curry, Braun, and who was the last one?
Oh,
Sabonis,
Was
Halliburton, Curry,
was
Braun.
it Booker or was Booker on the second?
It's Booker.
it was Booker. It was Booker.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
Booker, and King Martin. He was just like he felt like third team all the NBA was kind of just a popularity contest. It wasn't
Mm.
really based on like your production. So
Yeah.
I mean, like Cuz said, like if you wanted to swap out Jalen Brown for Halliburton, I probably wouldn't even put up too much of an argument with you.
I'm gonna be honest, that third team, you could put a whole different five up there, and I probably have been you could have made a case
Right.
for it.
I agree.
Because
Hmm.
I agree.
honestly, Paul George, Paolo,
Yeah.
Jalen Brown, Wimby, um, and shit,
And De'Aaron Fox.
and De'Aaron Fox. And
Hmm.
guess what? I would have been like, shit, that don't look bad.
Yeah.
Like, but the NBA is just
Right.
deep,
Yeah.
man. It's a lot of talent in the NBA. It's gonna be a lot of people mad. It's gonna be a lot of players with good numbers and great years. It's only 15 spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different game.
Right. Yeah.
More 20-point scores than ever. I'm talking about like crazy amount of 20-point scores. So it's gonna be a lot of people fighting for them 15 spots. So you might
Yeah.
want you might want to either get popular or just become so dominant that they got to put you on there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the only way you get on there. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We did the Pacers. Oh, we can do another easy team. The Bulls. Greatest Chicago Bulls player all
So,
time.
so let's go ahead and move along.
Okay.
Hey, it's clearly Alex Caruso. Come on.
No Derrick Rose.
Yeah, yeah, there Rose.
Hey,
So,
how, can,
No.
how dare y'all forget about them Jerry Sloan years? There's no, there's no way y'all can forget about that.
Shout out Jerry Sloan. But okay, yeah, next. We can go to their former rivals and bad boy Pistons, Detroit. Who y'all got as the greatest Piston of all time?
I got to go with the greatest late Bulls of all time. I guess he's an arch nemesis now.
Isaiah.
Yeah, Zeke.
Yeah, I got Isaiah. Who you got, Cud?
I got Isaiah too, man. I mean, I really wanted to kind of just throw some bullshit in there and
But
pick
sometimes
like Ben Wallace or Chauncey Billups or somebody like that. But it's got to be. I mean, you got to look. Uh, Isaiah went back to back. Bird never did.
Magic
So
never did. Oh,
that
Magic
always,
he did go back.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Isaiah went back to back. Bird never went back to back. His three was always, split up. So definitely Isaiah for me, man. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think we can all agree. I tried to think deeper into it.
I
You know,
did too. I did
I
too.
really did. I was like, all right, let me look. It's not. Shout
Mm-hmm.
out to the second iteration of the Bad Boy Pistons. That was a great team. No great individuals. Um, Isaiah Thomas is what the second best 6 foot under player, 6'1" player, or third, depending on if you got
Uh,
Iverson and Steph Curry.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just different. What you about to say, Cub?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was about to ask how tall Steve Nash was,
Man, no.
which is
We
also
we we're not
which,
we're not
which,
we're not talking about
which
Steve.
is also a little bit biased, but okay, whatever. You know
Yeah,
what
we
I'm saying?
definitely not playing.
Steve Nash, my second favorite point guard of all time.
Definitely not doing Steve Nash. But we'll keep it Midwest. And we will go Milwaukee Bucks. Jay, who is the greatest Buck of all time?
I guess by default, I gotta say Lou Alcindor. I gotta say
I
Lou
gotta say
Alcindor. I mean, because other than that, it's got to be Michael Red, right? Nah, I'm playing.
that. Michael Red.
That was my guy though, growing up, man. But
Shout out
and
to him.
Ray Allen too, of course.
Yeah, you
But
got Gary Payton, Vin Baker,
yeah, Giannis.
got Giannis, but you got Lou Alcindor.
Just because I never seen him play, I'm gonna say Giannis.
Gonna say
That
Giannis.
50 points in the closeout game was crazy. I
Yeah,
wasn't expecting that.
yeah. Marcus, who you got?
I'm about like Jay, man. Like if I never seen Lou play. And if you don't go Lou, you probably got to go to Big O, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I never seen him play either. So, but I've also picked players on this list that I never seen play. But just I'm just gonna go ahead and dictate the future, and I'm just gonna say when it's all said and done, it's gonna be Giannis. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Giannis on that, man.
Yeah. Um, I got Giannis. I had Giannis. Um, and he got it right now because it's not even the future. He already um matched Kareem with the one chip. He's the game's leader, minutes leader, field goals leader, rebound leader, assist leader. He's already passed Kareem up in enough stats. The only thing interesting about this is the fact that Kareem, the points leader up until last year, probably won't finish as the greatest player of any franchise in NBA history.
Which
Um,
is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
yeah,
that is crazy.
which he said, the rumor is he told the Bucks, New York or LA. If he would have went to LA, he probably would have been the greatest Nick of all time. Uh,
For sure.
um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I got Giannis, man. Shout out to Giannis, and he's not gonna do nothing but build on that, unless he tells Milwaukee, which I think he will. Get me the fuck up out of here. I think
Mm.
Giannis got maybe another year.
And also,
Please.
man, it's also points away from Kareem for you being a daggone pro-black Muslim dude with this white woman telling you what to do. That kind of threw me. So yeah, man, get the fuck up out of here, Kareem. Giannis, let's go.
Hey,
Yeah.
it ain't just basketball. It's not just basketball. It's other factors. Goddamn, I ain't mad at that. All right, so we'll keep on rolling, keep on rolling. We did the Central. All right, let's go OKC.
You
With
left one team out of Central though, but that's a give me too.
who that?
The Cavaliers.
Oh yeah, Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's definitely a give me. It's Brad Daugherty. Y'all already know.
Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man. Stop playing. D Mitch,
Word.
Darius Garland, who, hey, you know what?
Donovan about to be out of there.
In fact, I haven't made this statement and I need to. You know, I did this on the podcast with you, Marcus. You text me immediately when you heard it, Jay. I asked if Darius Garland was better than than Jalen Brunson. That might have been the worst basketball question I've ever asked in my life. It has
Man.
aged like cheese and milk in the sun.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Please forgive me. Please do not stop listening to us. If that's the first episode that you've listened to, I am better. I will do better. Okay.
Could
That
be tripping.
that I'll be tripping. But all right, yeah, the Cavs was easy. Bron,
Mhm.
when you have the dominance that you have in a conference, you have people naming cities, LeBronto. Uh,
Mm.
Hmm.
it's, I mean, you
Them
know,
niggas could not beat him, yo.
they
They
could
They
couldn't.
could
They
not
couldn't do it,
win.
man.
they could do nothing
They
with him, man.
couldn't.
It was bad. Like
Yeah.
when you start coming in as the fourth seed,
Right,
Hmm.
right.
like come on, man. Like, and
Yeah.
you're a favorite. Like you're not the underdog winning. Like no, they gonna win one of these games. They gonna get home court. It's all good. Shit, they might sweep. They just win it
Yeah.
out. But all right. So we'll move forward to OKC, which is also the Supersonics. So you can pick
Oh,
Payton or Sean Kemp. Um,
man.
Hmm.
Marcus, who you got? Oh, Ray Allen
Uh,
as well.
Mm.
give me Kevin Durant.
Mm.
Not mad
Give
at
me
that.
Kevin Durant.
Not mad at that.
Give me Kevin Durant. Um, a lot of people say a whole ass move what he did, and I mean, from a competitive standpoint, I can definitely understand why people would say it was a whole ass move, but from a hooper and a coach's perspective, I want to go play with motherfuckers who know how to play basketball. Like I don't want to. We just got a bunch of athletes running up and down the court, and we're not. We the Warriors don't have the athletes that we have, but they got the basketball players that we don't, and that's why we can't beat these niggas.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over here and play basketball. Don't get me wrong, whole ass move for sure, but I understood it.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna penalize him for that. So give me KD.
Mm.
Jay, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Triple Double King. I'm gonna go with Russ. I'm gonna go with Russ because I mean we talking about longevity. He was there. He was there. How many
Right,
more years than KD? A little, probably like 2, 3 more years.
Yeah.
for sure, for
I
sure.
know a lot of people like to say he's stat pad, but I mean, shit, you want him to run the fast break. You want him to get the rebound. So I mean, what we talking about here?
I gotta go to where I wrote down because I don't remember
Gotta,
who I picked.
mm.
Oh, because and I'm gonna tell you why I didn't remember who I picked. I got Westbrook, triple double leader, MVP. He did.
Hmm.
He definitely got busy. After KD left, and that's what I had wrote down in my notes. I put sneaky second, Gary Payton. Um,
Okay.
if you look, I did. I was looking at the history, and it's spread out. But Gary Payton, since it's both franchises, he's games, minutes, field goal attempts, 2-point field goals, steals, assists, personal fouls. So like he's on like a lot of these major stats, and
Hmm.
he's second in points, even ahead of Kevin Durant. For the franchise itself, is very close, closer to being Gary Payton. And then you being a franchise without a championship, you start really having to like deep dive to be like, well, let's see who had the better career in the time.
Hmm.
Shit, we got the glove, man. Like Westbrook does have MVP, but the glove got Defensive Player of the Year,
Hmm.
and he made it
Yeah.
tough for Jordan for 2 games in the finals. So he says, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't have a. Gary didn't bother me.
Nigga Jordan glove, talking about the glove, nigga. You know exactly what he talk about. But yeah, I went with Westbrook. Like I say, sneaky second to me would have been Gary Payton. And it goes back to, I mean, you picked Kevin Durant, but that's not ironclad. And that's another player who such a great player that might not be the best player for no franchise.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because what if Chet stay for like 10, 12 years? You know what I'm saying? You don't think
What
Shit,
if Shay?
Shay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shay's
Shay,
next
that's
in
what I
line.
meant. My bad. That's what I meant, Shay. But shout out to Shay. We'll be back next year. We'll get him next year.
hey, shout out
Mhm.
to Sean Kemp too, though, man.
Hey, Rain.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't, but I mean, I remember growing up, uh, watching NBA Inside stuff, and you see Sean Kemp just getting down, man. Shout out to Kemp, man.
Shout out to Sean Kemp, man.
Yeah.
Real deal,
Shout
right?
out to Sean Kemp for sure.
All right, let's get on down to Texas. We'll go through the Texas teams. We'll start with the easy pick, Spurs. Greatest Spur of all
Oh,
time. We want to say it on.
oh,
We could do it together as a chorus. 1, 2, 3. Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Like,
Tim Duncan,
Duncan, man.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan, the big
I mean,
fundamental.
5,
Yeah.
14 times all defense. What do you got? 3 MVPs?
Three
Damn, he got 3?
MVP.
3 MVP.
Damn.
Probably could have won a defensive player of the year at some point. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's Tim Duncan. He's
Yeah,
so we'll
yeah.
keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go over to Dallas. Probably another very easy franchise. Luka Doncic. Uh,
He creeping.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
He
Yeah.
creeping.
yeah. I'm joking,
I
but
thought I thought you were saying Luca as like the greatest player. I was like, wait, hold up.
nah, not yet. But
He
I mean,
creeping.
you have to go Dirk. 30,000 points, MVP, and he has a chip. Like the chip has to mean something. But let's be honest. Let's talk about it now. If Luka wins the chip this year, does he surpass Dirk as the greatest Maverick already?
I think he, in my opinion, he wins the title. I think you jump into you start a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one title apiece. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily because if he wins the title, it's still one title apiece. You ain't got 30,000 points. You ain't got the MVP yet. You ain't got the All-Star nods yet. So I think you start the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, he wins one or two more, then that's when we end the conversation and we just go ahead and crown Luke. We can't get caught up in this what do you call it, like living in the moment type joint. Like you don't want to get caught up in that just because Luka wins the title and just throw away everything Dirk's done and what he did for Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure. That's my take on it.
What you think, Joe? Luka win one, he passed Dirk?
No, not yet. Just because of the longevity factor. He only been there
20 years?
Yeah, with the same team.
Yeah, that's
so. Yeah, we got to give him some more time for that.
Yeah, I will say something though. I saw this on your show on Gil's Arena, cuz you got me on this shit. Luka already has more first team All NBAs than Dirk.
That's crazy.
He got more first teams than Dirk, Allen Iverson, Steve Nash. Is a list of who's who, and he already got more first teams than all of them. And Luka is 25, man.
And I hear you on that, and I hear Gil's Arena on that. But you look at those names. I also want to see who else is pointing around that time.
Well, yeah, Dirk had an issue. Hey, it was a power forward era, man.
Yeah, like
the floor was like Antonio McNice.
right.
Yeah.
C Webb, you got C Webb out there. You got Rashid. I mean, you got KG.
KG.
Yeah, like that's why I say some of these stats, like you just can't take these guys' word for it. Like I want to know who else is playing. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that. All right, let's move on to the final team in Texas, the Houston Rockets. They only got 2 chips. I don't know if that made it easy for you guys, but I got Hakeem. I'm a huge Hakeem guy anyway. Defense Player of the Year, MVP. The guy who actually won when Jordan left. Everybody else, Jordan stopped him. You know what I'm saying? Hakeem was like, no, I'm really the only person Jordan stopped because I went and got 2. Like he didn't go steal one and then somebody else got one. He went and got both of them bitches. And the guy who took it to David Robinson once they gave David the MVP.
Yeah.
Iconic NBA moment. So yeah, give me the dream. Who you got, Marcus?
All right, man, I'm with you. You pretty much took what I was gonna say verbatim. Like, I already said, like, I got 2 of these motherfuckers when Mike left. Like, ain't nobody else get one. And I took 2 of these motherfuckers, and Mike started back winning. So, in an 8-year span, you got Michael, Hakeem, and Michael. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
that's you it's a 2-man race and you number 2. So Hakeem for
you could have
sure.
been in this conversation.
The finger rolls, man. Mike and drill. Gotta use it.
You blame John Starks too, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Can't help. But
Jay,
who you rolling with?
I'm gonna go with the Dream. Hakeem the Dream. It says a lot about a player if one of the biggest haters, Shaq, gives you your props. you was that boy. So yeah, I'm gonna give I'm gonna give you
Yeah,
that boy.
yeah, you definitely got your Shaq beef.
Yo,
And
you be hating the Knicks for no reason,
as
bro.
you should,
Damn.
as you should, as a Knicks fan, as you should.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And
uh,
shout out to Kevin Garnett. Like he hit it with the lateral movement.
shout out to Kevin Garnett. And speaking of Kevin Garnett, we can go on to the T Wolves and speak of the greatest Timberwolves of all time. And I
Yeah,
guess it's easy at the Spurs or the Bulls or the
yeah.
Kings. And it's Kevin Garnett, right?
Hmm.
Kevin Garnett. Um,
Big ticket.
MVP.
but listen, man, I'll say this though, and it may be a hot take, but uh, he ain't gonna do it this year because I don't see them coming back from 3-0. But Ant-Man gets Timberwolves to the finals. I think he might surpass KG. Like we don't have to have it. We don't have to have that deep conversation like we have to do with if Luka wins the title. You know what I'm saying? I think if he gets Minnesota to the finals, you kind of got to be like, all right, KG, well, you didn't
Yeah.
get us there.
You,
Although it was a gauntlet for KG to get there,
yeah.
so you got to look at that too. But
Yeah, but
But
hey,
KG also got an MVP too.
for sure, yeah,
yeah,
fact,
but winning the chip for the franchise,
yeah,
that
Yeah.
that changes shit. Like people, they won't even care about the MVP. You get the finals
right,
MVP. Well, I don't give a fuck. We
yeah,
don't care about the regular season. Yeah,
right.
it does become like if Ant wins, it does become kind of a well, damn KG, what did you do here other than make a lot of money?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not his fault, but that's just how history remembers sports. You know what I'm saying? Like only people like us talk about like, well, that team wasn't that good and they didn't make that one trade. But like when you just look at the Snapchat shot of it, it's just shit, y'all ain't win.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can see that. Definitely ain't gonna be this year. But I will let me ask y'all something because I was thinking about this. You see how they keep talking about like the T Wolves are tired and whatnot. And Anthony
Hmm.
Edwards retired because he never played this much basketball. Well, what the fuck's finna happen? Because Anthony Edwards finna go play in the Olympics. So how is he gonna be able to be prepared for next year? That's a terrible excuse. Um
Yeah.
if,
Terrible.
if you telling me you tired and you ain't going to Paris. We
Right.
pay you to play over here, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. For real. But we can
Well,
move.
he did play last summer too. I mean, I'm not giving no excuse. I'm just play devil
I
advocate.
forgot about that. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're absolutely right. I did forget about that.
He did play in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, he played last year.
But
Um,
but if you really listen, because sometimes like I be listening to what these niggas be saying, and sometimes I watch it multiple times. Uh, Ant-Man to me sounded like he was on some shit like them niggas was tired. I was straight. They was tired. You know what I'm saying?
Ant looks physically tired though.
He
Like
does, but
he
I feel like he was kind of throwing it on me. He does look a little gas though.
he he could try and put it on everybody else, but we see you, bro. You tired.
Yeah,
And you
Yeah.
yeah.
wanted that
You
Kyrie.
got you got some cats out here to watch the game, man.
Yeah. And you wanted that
Yeah.
Kyrie and you tired.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we can move forward and this get interesting because this might include Marcus Boyd. And we gotta go with the
Who is
Nuggets,
that?
man. Who's the greatest nugget of all time?
Mm. Oh shit, who's the greatest number 15 nugget of all
Hey,
time?
hey,
Oh man,
just so
see,
you know, hey, this recording ain't stopping, baby. This is gonna be
hey,
on the internet. This about to be on the
listen,
internet.
listen, man, Mello. If you are somehow, some way happen to stumble onto this pod, I mean, we small time right now, but we gonna get there. Listen, man, charge it to me just knowing the game and not for my love for you. but gotta go to Joker, man.
Yeah.
It's gotta go to Joker.
No,
Three
not
MVPs,
Alex English.
three MVPs, three MVPs,
Yeah,
three MVPs, man, and probably should have won three straight, but they gotta protect Larry Bird's legacy as him being like the only one, the last one to win three in a row. So, I mean, Melo just could never. He was must see TV, but he could never get them over the hump. Although, in my opinion, I never felt like they put the right team around him to do it. You put Allen Iverson with him, that's pretty much the same shit on the court. That's not gonna work. Um, but definitely Jokic, man. Like just to, just imagine if this nigga cared, man.
yeah, yeah.
Imagine if he cared.
He loved the game. Yeah, I got Jokic too. Like you said, three MVPs. I think the Finals MVP. Him just going to the finals would have solidified it because they've never been. But then once you win it, that's just you locked in, ironclad. And then you look at this list of players with three MVPs. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in the history of the league has three MVPs. Yeah, it's not even close. Might be able to pass Westbrook at some point in triple doubles. Um, play inside. I mean, yeah, it's really not close when you really don't want to be funny about it. Like it's nothing to really even talk about, man, when it comes to it. And what Melo was gone by now, right?
Yeah,
Melo was
yeah.
in New York by now.
Mm-hmm.
Jokic even beating them when it comes to longevity.
Yeah.
Um, who you got, Jay? You got Jokic, or you? Oh, you going with the
Yeah.
headband?
Unfortunately, yeah. Shout out to my nigga Melo, man. Why would they give a second round pick number 15? Like that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
Right
they
there.
Yeah,
definitely,
that's wild, man.
yeah, they definitely tried Melo. Like, and that's
Yeah.
and that's I don't know if they ever would have, but I started thinking about that when Giannis started winning MVPs. It's like, damn, Ray Allen ain't gonna be able to get his number retired.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all
Yeah,
like these
And
players
Michael Redd, man.
that
You
much.
can't forget Michael Redd, man. Gee.
Oh my god, man! Who got Michael Redd number? Chris Middleton.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, Milwaukee don't give no fucks. They recycle the same
They
fucking
don't care,
odd
man.
numbers or something. My God.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. It shows you that these players meant more to us than they probably meant to these franchises.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because we think about that, they're like, yeah, we don't give a fuck. Or, I think in Denver case, they probably did care enough to want to shit on Melo. Like, yeah, we're gonna give this to somebody else. All right, so
Yeah.
we did the Nuggets. Ah, here goes another tricky, fun one. I'm gonna go. Actually, before that, we'll just go down south a little further. We'll go Suns. Who y'all got as the greatest Suns player of all time? Marcus, go ahead. Steve Nash,
damn, greatest son, man.
go ahead, man.
Hey, let's go, man. Let's go. Oh, Canada, man. Oh, Canada. Would have been Charles Barkley, but um, Steve came with that back to back, which I had to kind of throw some knowledge on cuz the other day because we always argue about Steve Nash's second title. But I had to show him
Second
that
MVP. He ain't got none of them.
who that.
You said titles. I said second MVP. He ain't got none of them.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. My fault. My fault. My fault. Um, but I had to show cuz that second MVP, Amari Stoudemire only played 3 games that year, and he still managed to lead the Suns to 62-20 with that makeshift roster. And I think that accounts for something. You know what I'm saying? So definitely give me give me give me my boy Nash, man.
Hey, and just so you know, my response when he gave me that factual, informative, little notes that he took sound like fucking coach of the year to me. All right. Sound like they should have had coach of the year. Nah. But now, Jay, who you got as your greatest Suns player of all time?
Ah, that one sounded tough for me because I want to say Chuck because they got to the finals. Um, but I'm not sure about the longevity. Like I'm not sure who was there longer.
I think
I'm,
Steve Nash was there longer.
oh, he was there longer.
Yeah, I think Chuck might only been there maybe 4 years,
Yeah, because he
maybe
was
Okay.
in
5.
Houston by what, 98?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe 5 years.
Okay. So shit. Well, in that case, then I could go Steve Nash.
Let's go.
Yeah, I could go Steve Nash because he Chuck don't have nothing else. He don't have nothing else
Let me
over
be
him.
the person to to bring clarity to this whole situation and tell y'all I got Steve Nash as well. Okay.
Okay.
2 MVPs. Um, Chuck only had the one. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, he got to the finals, but y'all didn't win. So yeah, I mean,
Right.
nothing really came with it. So I'll,
Yeah.
I'll take I'll take Steve Nash, man. I'll
The
take
way you was talking, I thought you was gonna go with like Devin Booker or somebody like that.
hey, it crept in my mind.
Hmm.
You know, I was definitely a Amari Stoudemire fan, but
Yeah.
Amari was more so the Robin. It was Steve Nash was the guy who stirred the drink. Man.
Shout out to the Matrix too with that.
Shout out to the Matrix,
Yeah.
Michael Jordan in the fucking All-Star game.
Yeah.
Foolishness. Foolish.
You can go Kevin Johnson.
Oh yeah,
Definitely go
it's a
KJ.
good one.
Definitely go KJ. I fuck with Kevin Johnson. Dan Marley. No, I'm joking. It stops.
Said
Shout
Sabazi.
out Thunder Dan though, man. I like Thunder Dan.
I like Thunder Dan.
Mhm.
Put him on the all-time Heat roster though. All right, so
And fuck Roger Bell for that bullshit he's trying to pull on Kobe. Huh? I'm gonna just throw that out there. And they try to clothesline my boy, yo. What the
hey man,
hell?
Kobe the greatest villain in NBA history. You know what I'm
The
saying?
Mamba.
Shout out to Kobe. While we're out west, we might as well keep it out there and go LA. We'll start with the other team, the uh,
Mm.
the Donald Sterling's Clippers. Who's the greatest Clipper of all time?
Mm.
Jay, go ahead. Who you got?
That one's a tough one. Um,
It is. It really is.
yeah, that one's a tough one. Honestly, I wanna go off preference if I might.
And
Uh,
you can go, hey, your criteria is your criteria.
yeah. Shit. I fuck with Lamar Odom.
Oh, I wasn't expecting
Uh, oh,
that.
you wasn't?
I was
Yeah, yeah.
not.
But nah. I'm gonna go Blake though. I'm gonna go Blake.
Okay.
He brought a lot of excitement to that building. I'm gonna go. I mean, not to you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, he brought a lot of
he did
excitement.
bring a lot of excitement.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
ain't nothing wrong with the Blake. Marcus, who you got?
yeah.
I gotta roll with Jay. Like the shit ain't concrete. You know what I'm saying? Like saying Blake Griffin is it ain't like Blake Griffin no brainer. Like you can think of some other people, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean if you really just want to get down to the grand scheme of things, like other than the D Miles years, I didn't really fuck with the
Mm-hmm.
Clippers like that. Like
The knucklehead.
as the Clippers were, yeah, like they
Yeah.
were before them. They was like the laughing stock of the league
Mm-hmm.
before them.
They really
And then
was.
they actually like they had to be like the funnest losers ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
they were still losing with
uh
Miles in there.
yeah, I gotta yeah, they was losing like hell, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta go with Blake Griffin. Like he he kind of started this Lob City. Like the Clippers are more of a consistent and relevant franchise these days, and um, he kind of was the anchor for that, man.
I got Blake Griffin as well. And it's funny because I looked at my notes because some of them I have, I have defensive player of the year, first in minutes, this and the third. For the Clippers, and it's not because I hate the Clippers, it's just what they are. I put Blake Griffin, comma, terrible team history. It is all over the
No
place.
lies detected.
It is all over the place. The first in games is DeAndre Jordan, but first in minutes played is Randy Smith. What?
Damn.
3-point field goals. Paul George is already first. Randy Smith, who I don't even know who this is, he's first in 2-point field goals. DeAndre Jordan got it in rebounds. And it's funny that we both picked Blake Griffin because he has none of these. Chris Paul, of course, in stats. Blake Griffin really doesn't lead in anything, like franchise-wise. He's second in points. But I didn't see Randy Smith. I don't even know who the fuck Randy Smith is. So with that being said, Blake, come on down.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Kind of by default, really.
Yeah, you got some Corey Maggette stats where he
I
leads
feel with
the
Corey
franchise.
Maggette, man.
Yeah, he leads the franchise in free throws, but yeah, it's terrible
hey,
history, man.
That's
shout out to Randy
crazy.
Smith. Shout out to Randy Smith and whatever used car dealership he runs these days.
Oh, hey, you know what though? Sneaky history. And I'm going to actually switch my pick. I'm gonna go Bob McAdoo. Buffalo, technically the Clippers before they moved.
Yeah.
So I'll go Bob McAdoo by default. Cause goddamn, Blake, I can't in good conscience pick you. You're not first in anything for the franchise.
Respect.
Like, dude, like, damn, Blake.
Shout out to the Tar Heels, Bob McAdoo. Shout out to Tar
Yeah.
Right. So now we can talk about the actual franchise people care about in Los Angeles. And the greatest Laker of all time, me being the resident Laker guy, y'all just follow my lead, all right? And it's Kobe Bryant. 20 years, 5 chips, MVP, 2 finals MVPs, leads the fucking franchise in points. Damn near every stat there is, he leads the franchise. That's what happens when you're for 20 years, you know what I'm saying? Magic was close. You always got Kareem. I ain't gonna lie. LeBron was getting sneaking up there. Hey, I'm saying, hey, he already
This nigga, man. This nigga. Oh man.
Hey man. Hey, look. Can I say something? Can I say something real quick?
You got the floor.
He's
barely top 5 though, but go ahead.
LeBron has already played more years with the Lakers than he did the first year with the Cavs. The first round with the Cavs. So he's becoming.
But what does that have to do with like Lakers?
He's becoming a Laker. Okay. I already said Kobe. I said Kobe, but I'm just letting y'all know it's some very good honorable mentions.
But you always like when you come with an honorable mention, like nigga, you didn't say Magic, you didn't say Jerry West, like
Shout
you didn't say Kareem. Like nigga, you went straight to fucking LeBron, man.
LeBron's
Come on,